Hey guys, what's up? NuggetsHoopster here, and this is my first card of the week video. Not sure if it's really gonna be like every week I'm gonna put one up, but it should be pretty close to a week, so I'm just gonna call it card of the week. And so these are basically gonna be cards that I think are playable, well, I guess not playable. I guess good cards that people haven't, that most people haven't found out about yet. So this is gonna be your way to show you underrated cards, I guess you could say. So so the first card of the week is going to be Exodia the Forbidden One, and basically why this card's good is that you can just set it and then set your Crush Card virus with it. So your opponent thinks it's a Sangan, but then when you crush it, it's actually an Exodia. So then they just lose. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the card of the week. The card of the week, for real, is Dimensional Alchemist. Pretty sick card. So there were two different ways where I kind of came upon this card. My teammate runs a dark deck, and I think he techs like two of these in his build. And then Audrey Tan put up a video of two people playing, and one of the persons playing a light toolbox, and this card was in the deck, and it really showed how good this card can be. So for you guys who don't know, this is from the Kaya starter deck. And so it's a light 1300, 200 fairy, 4 stars, and it says once per turn you can remove from play the top card of your deck. This card gains 500 attack till the end phase if you do this. When this card is destroyed and sent from your field to the graveyard, you can select when you remove from play monsters and return it to your hand. So, very good card actually. And later this week or next week sometime, I'll have my current deck up that's basically driven off this card. So first, when you look at this, you may think it's a really bad card, but as I've been studying it more and realizing all the plays with it, this card's actually really good. So in my friend's dark deck, obviously he runs allures, dark arms, malicious and stuff like that. So that removes cards from play. So even if you don't remove from play a monster off of his effect, you'll still probably already have a monster there. So then when he's killed, you get back any monster if it's removed from play. So in my friend's deck, he runs Dads. That's obviously a good monster to get back. Sorcerer, stuff like that. So, but the deck that I run, my deck's kind of like the light toolbox deck that Audrey Tan put up, and I'll have a link to her channel in my description. So check that out. She's got a really good, cool channel. So anyway, so basically the deck revolves. Well, not really revolves, but a card that it runs is this because it's a fairy, so that works with Herald of Orange Light. And also, what's good about it is that you can get back remove from play monsters like Honest, which is a really big part of the deck, Raikou, Phantom Dragon, stuff like that. Also, a card that I run on my build, but I don't think the guy ran in his, is Freed the Brave Wanderer. So that lets you remove 2 lights out of play, and then this basically guarantees that you're going to have a monster removed to get back. So that's really good. Also, another reason why this card's good is because everyone's running Bottomless for the most part. So if you summon anything big, well, it'll get removed from play from Bottomless. And then when you summon this, it's killed by battle, you get back that monster. That's really good. And they're usually going to use Bottomless on one of your big monsters. Like if, say, you're playing Lightsworn and you drop JD. They're probably JD right there. Anyway, so they're probably into Bottomless or something. So when this is killed by battle, you get back your JD. And there's nothing bad about that. Also, another reason why this card's good is that if you have a monster removed from play, so you summon this, you remove a monster, so then it's 1800, so you can attack over like a Lumina. So say you attack their Lumina, and they don't have a Necro, and then if they choose to Honest it, okay, this dies and you get its effect. So that's really good. This basically guarantees that you're gonna kill their monster unless they really want to keep the Lumina out. But either way, it's gonna be some sort of an advantage for you because either you'll kill their Lumina, which is a +1. Or you'll make them waste an Honest on this, and then you get back any monster that's removed from play. So, yeah, this is a card that I think could be ran in a lot of different decks. It can be ran in Lightsworn, it can be ran in any dark variants for sure, just because you're always going to have something removed. And, so I'm going to have a link to Audrey's channel in the description, and on there you'll see the deck's called Fairy Love. It's just like a light toolbox, so that's the deck that ran this, and that's where I kind of got my idea for this. But So I'm going to have my version of Fairy Love up probably sometimes this week, and you guys get to see how well this actually works in my build. So, yeah, so Dimensional Alchemist, great card. I'm actually looking for some, if anyone has any. I only have one, and I need a couple more. So definitely try this out in any decks, because right now I'm just trying it out in my Toolbox deck, but I'm pretty sure it could be really good in Lightsworn and Twilight and stuff like that. So, yeah, so that's the video. Subscribe, rate, comment, whatever. And this is the first card of the week, and I will see you guys later. See ya.